YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with another Washington Commanders video. And in today's video, we have an update on defensive tackle Daron Payne. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. Before we get into this video, I have a couple announcements to make. So this Thursday, draft night, round one, I will be live with my man Pedro Schmidt over on his channel covering the first round of the NFL draft. So make sure you guys come over there and watch the stream with us, watch the draft with us, and see our live reaction to pick 11 by our very own Washington Commanders. Now with that out the way, let's get straight into today's video. So guys, Daron Payne. Oh yeah, again, we're on the road to 4K subscribers, man. We're almost there. So hit that subscribe button, man. We're at like 3.8K. Come on, guys. We can get there in no time, man. But Daron Payne. Big pain, man. So it came out today, per Ben Standing, that the Washington Commanders will not be offering Daron Payne a contract extension. Is this a surprise? Maybe to you, but not to me. One, they're focusing solely on Terry McLaurin, as they should, the best player on this team, and he deserves his money. Number two, Daron Payne is replaceable. If I'm being honest, he's replaceable. I wouldn't have said that a year ago. I remember a year ago I said Daron Payne was our best defensive lineman because he was coming off of the best season, from our defensive lineman. But he didn't follow that up with the dominant 2021 season, and that went to Jonathan Allen. And Jonathan Allen quickly showed why he is the best defensive lineman on this team as far as a leadership and on the field player. Daron Payne, he is replaceable. He's a guy that is a really good run stopper, but he doesn't apply no interior pressure as far as getting to the quarterback. Really, neither does Jonathan Allen, really. But Jonathan Allen, he's starting to grow into, disrupting the passer from an interior standpoint. But Daron Payne really is never that. I take that back. John Allen is really an interior pass rusher. Is he better than Matt Ioannidis? Probably now. But remember last year, we were like, Matt Ioannidis was our best interior pass rusher as far as creating pressure. I think John Allen is obviously that overall now. I think John Allen is growing into that as far as interior pass rusher. He wasn't once that when he first got drafted. He had to obviously grow into that. And it has a lot to do with Jim Tomsula, a guy that, was a guy that a lot of these D linemen loved here. And I really would have been curious to see how he would have taught Chase Young and Montez Sweat. I believe Jim Tom just wanted to leave after the last regime left. I don't think Ron, it wasn't like Ron not wanting to bring him back. I think Jim Tom just wanted to leave. But that's neither here nor there. Daron Payne and Jonathan Allen, a duo, Bama Wall. We know that. But my honest opinions on Daron Payne has changed, and it has nothing to do with that little scuffle that they had on Sunday Night Football. He just didn't have the best 2021 campaign. He made some plays, but considering of the fact of what I seen him do in 2020, and he wasn't able to follow that up the next year, has me not worried, but has me not really mad if we were to let him go, right? And would I like Daron Payne back? Yes, I would. You know what I'm saying? But he's going to want a lot of money. And considering the fact that we have to pay Terry, Montez Sweat coming down the pipe sooner than later. We're going to have to pay Cole Holcomb his money. Chase Young. We got a lot of other players that are going to need that money. And like I said, I really think Daron Payne is replaceable. I really do, because he's not a guy that's a game changer. He isn't a disruptor. He hasn't been that to this point. He's a very good run stuffer, and he may run into a sack here and there, but he isn't Aaron Donald. He isn't Chris Jones. Hell, he isn't even Jonathan Allen. And Jonathan Allen, to me, isn't an elite pass rusher just yet. Is he getting better each and every year? Is the stats showing that he's getting better each and every year? Yes, because he's creating more pressure each and every year, but he isn't an elite pass rusher from the interior standpoint just yet. But he isn't even Jonathan Allen. You know what I'm saying? I would even take Tim Settle over Daron Payne as far as creating pressure from the interior. Yeah, Ioannidis. I'm a guy that, stopping and running inside is important, but I want pass rushers everywhere. I want my 2 edges getting pressure from the outside. I want my 2 interior big boys in the middle getting pressure from the middle. That's what I want. Off topic for a second. You guys remember Pot Roast, man? My man Pot Roast and Chris Baker, man. Terrence Knighton, man. Dang. My boy Big Bake, man. Swaggy P. But yeah. So Washington is planning on not offering him a contract extension. Now, you could take this with a grain of salt, to be honest, because you can look at it like 2 ways. You can look at it as if they don't want to re-sign Daron Payne. They could walk in free agency next year, or they could just let him play out his 5th-year option this year, and however he plays this season will determine if we offer him a contract next year. It's not that serious to me at the moment, because they don't need to tie him down. It's not like he's Terry McLaurin, where Terry has proved each year that he deserves his money. To me, Daron Payne hasn't proved to me that he deserves the money that he's going to want. Now, you ask me now, how much is he going to want? I don't know. He's not going to, he can't make more than Jonathan Allen. Probably, 13 mil maybe? I don't know. Am I willing to give that to Daron? It doesn't sound like a lot, but again, when you have other priorities, it could be a lot. Yeah, so I don't know, man. I really don't. I think we could easily find a Daron Payne replacement in this year's draft, maybe, or next year's free agency, next year's draft. Payne is good, man, but not for the money that he's going to want. If he takes a team-friendly deal, of course I want him back. But, again, other priorities, man. And he hasn't blew my socks off since we drafted him in 2018. That's just the brutal honesty there. Again, I look for pass rushers everywhere. Payne isn't a pass rusher. He lacks creating pressure. Like I said, he may run into a sack here and there. He is a really good run defender, but I'm not paying $14, $15 million for 2 run defenders in the middle. I need you guys to be able to create pressure in the middle, collapse that pocket to allow our Chase Young and Montez Sweats to get to the quarterback. Payne doesn't do that. He did in 2020 for a little bit. I don't know what happened. 2021 was just not a terrible year, but just not a really a good year, man. Only person that flourished on that defense was Jonathan Allen and Cameron McCurl. Everybody else, from Chase to Daron to Montez to Landon Collins to William Jackson. William Jackson really didn't struggle, but he got injured. He struggled early, but he got hurt when he finally, was feeling like he was getting his groove. To Ben St. Jude's getting hurt. That defense was just, man. So we'll see, man. I'll keep you guys posted. But for me personally, I'm not looking at it as a big deal. Because 1, they have other priorities, and 2, he's going to play on his 5th-year extension. He has 1 more year to prove to Washington if he's worthy of a contract. If not, let him hit free agency. Or this could be the first sign of Washington just letting Daron Payne know they don't want him. This is his last year here. I don't know. How would you look at it if you were Daron Payne? Obviously, though, this clearly shows that he isn't a priority to Washington. So that could be a sign right there that they don't want him back. I mean, because we have other priorities, and clearly he isn't one of them at this current moment, as he shouldn't be. Because what has he done for real to prove that, 1, he should be a priority at this current juncture, and 2, he's worthy of that contract that he wants? To me, nothing. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for that. I'm willing to take it all, because this is my brutal, honest opinion on Daron Payne. If he's back, he's back. If not, I don't care. He's easily replaceable. He isn't a game-changing pass rusher. Show me a time where Daron Payne has been a game-changing pass rusher and he's worthy of the money he wants. I'll wait. Not Chris Jones, not Aaron Donald, not Jonathan Allen even. I don't know. Let me know how you guys are feeling about this video in the comment section, though, man. What's your honest reaction to Washington not offering Jonathan Allen a contract extension, Daron Payne a contract extension at this current juncture, per Ben Stanley? As always, me, boy, Juangotti. Don't forget, This Thursday, we'll be live on Pedro Schmidt's channel. We're live streaming the first round of the NFL draft. So come see our reaction to the Washington Commanders pick at 11. As always, it's being boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, help to Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Out. Peace.